I'm Renee here with Matt Prokop from the Disney High School Musical 3. He's the latest edition and has just started. But I want to know, out of curiosity, who was more excited when you got the part, you or your mom?
I definitely say it was a mix. It definitely left me speechless. And when I told her, she didn't believe me. She thought it was a total joke. I called her and I was like, hey, so I got some really bad news. And she's like, what? What is it? And I was like, I didn't get the part. And she's like, it's okay. It's okay. You'll audition for something else. Don't worry about it. And I was like, just kidding. We have to leave in 2 weeks to go film. And she just freaked out. Like, she screamed, put my dad on the phone, like, put my sister on the phone, and they were all, like, so excited, so.
During the filming, y'all filmed at a high school in Salt Lake City where they were still in session.
Yes.
So how did that work? And
You know, it was really hectic. We had certain hallways we weren't allowed to go down just because certain classes were moved to different hallways. And there's a really funny scene where Zach and Corbin are chasing me and Justin, or actually we're chasing Zach and Corbin because they stole our clothes and we're wearing nothing but towels. And we run down a hallway where there's a class still in session that we didn't know about. And literally you hear people scream because two guys, because you see two guys run by in towels, and then you hear the because they see Zach and they're like, it's okay, it's hi, like you see girls like run out into the shot and we're like, cut, what are you doing? And they're like, sorry, and like going back in their classroom. And it was crazy. There were definitely a lot of kids trying to run out with camera phones and trying to get a shot of somebody, so it was pretty hectic.
especially in the towels.
Oh yeah. They loved seeing us in the towels.
There was also a junkyard scene where they, I guess, brought in vintage cars, and I hear there was some really neat stuff going on. How did that go?
Yeah, it was actually Zach and Corbin's first song together. It's the first one that's ever been done with Zach and Corbin, and Kenny had this really cool idea to do it in a junkyard and just have, them be kids again. So they had to learn how to sword fight, and they learned all these really cool moves. They break dance. It's some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen in High School Musical.
So did you dance in that as well?
No, my character really doesn't dance at all. He's more of the rocker character, so you probably won't see him doing much of the choreographed dancing.
Well, I heard that you had never danced and sang, so doing a musical was kind of a new, probably...
Yeah.
How did auditions go with that?
It was hard. The first time I ever sang out loud was in the audition. So I was literally going through my iPod in the waiting room, just like freaking out, had no idea what song I was going to sing or anything. So it was definitely scary, but I somehow got through it, and now I'm here.
So what did you sing, just out of curiosity?
I sang Jesse McCartney, Blow Your Mind.
Aha.
And it worked.
I can see that. What was your favorite all-time memory that you will always take with you from the set?
It'd probably be the last night of filming. Just because, we became such a big family out there with the 30 dancers we had and then the 15 principal cast members. And just Kenny gave a really great speech right before we shot the last scene that had actually put all three of these girls in tears, and they had to send them all back to hair and makeup to get everything fixed up for the last shot of the movie. So that was definitely the one day I will never forget.
That is pretty cool. One other thing, as coming in like the new kid with the Disney set, I mean, that had to be a little bit awkward too, because you're the new guy, and they've been together already for 2 shows, and then here you come. So how did they react?
They actually were really cool. They welcomed us with open arms. They were really excited about the fact of having some new kids, and it being senior year, there's a lot of adult situations with them, going which college they want to go to, prom, graduation. So it helps. They bring in some new kids that don't really care about the future, and they're just living in the moment. And so they kind of brought us in for like comedic relief almost, just because their lives are so serious at being senior year and all.
Well, you played a sophomore, and in playing a sophomore, and I hear there's 2 other sophomores that came in as well, it almost kind of sets it up where you could have like another High School Musical. Any other Disney in your future?
I'm definitely hoping for it. If they do a High School Musical 4, I would love to be a part of it. And I can definitely see how they would be open to that with the script in 3 and how they left it open, really. But no, we haven't been talked to yet about 4. But if they call me, I will definitely do it.
Yet, girls, that's what he said, yet. So it's still possible, and you never know, and it was sure fun being here with you today, Matt. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.